These are the insides of my subwoofer. It's a Tannoy SFX5.1 speaker system it came with. There's the actual casing. Oops. And the problem with this one is, I've had it for 7 years. It's been plugged in for 7 years, never unplugged, never moved. I moved flat into my own flat, and when I plugged it back in, all that happened was this. Nothing's going to happen unless I plug that in. So, plug the power in first. It's this. Bang! Loud thump. And even though that switch is in the off position, the LED's still green. It should be red. And you get a little noise when it powers off as well, which is not supposed to happen. So what I did is I took off the preamp and input board and tested the voltages here. I'm getting plus 12 volts but no minus 12 volts. And so on this pin, this connector here, which goes to the main board, the yellow pin is the plus 12 volts and the white pin is the minus 12 volts. And when I tested here with the board disconnected here, I was getting no voltage, and that's driven by a transistor which would normally be here. I've actually removed it because it doesn't make any difference. The transistor is a 2SA1015 general purpose PNP transistor, and it's open. Unfortunately, the track's lifted off the board when I removed it. So I'm going to reinstall a new transistor. I've checked that there is power at the base and emitter. There's minus 12 volts there. So let's put a new one in and see what happens. So it's the ugliest soldering job in the world. It's horrible, but it should be functional. Let's apply power. And we should have, hopefully, minus 11. Yeah, it's going down because I've turned the power off again. I just wanted to give it a quick blast to make sure nothing was shorted. So that will decrease as the capacitors discharge, but let's connect the preamp board and see if it works. Alright, power on. I have a red light. I'm going to check we're not getting any DC because it looks like it might be getting a bit of DC. Let's check. I have my meter connected across the speaker on DC volts. Power on. Let's apply 80 millivolts. Yeah, it's minuscule. It's bound to be a little bit of an offset. Let's try putting a signal to it. Right, let's see what we get. Obviously, bass only. See if we can get something to jump around. It is doing it, so I don't have a proper signal generator here. think mission accomplished. I'd say that's fixed. Better not annoy the neighbours. And now it's back in place. Connected to my Marantz SR4400 with its matching speakers. They all came as part of a set, and I've tucked the subwoofer in behind here, in amongst all the messy wiring. So that'll do. That's the one blown transistor. That's all it was to repair my Tannoy subwoofer.